Can y'all stop asking us to come to Africa? Underneath all of our videos, whenever we're speaking about something and speaking about what we're going through, here come y'all from Africa, talking about, oh, come back to Africa.
For an African to tell a black American things like you are not African anymore, your ancestors sold you, you are just American, stop claiming that you are African. It is so painful to a black American to hear such kind of words. And this reinforces the disconnection between Africans and black Americans.
Why are all of these animals from Africa crawling into my comment section like roaches? You're swarming into my comment section.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome back to my YouTube space, of course. I love you so much for being here. Returning subscribers, thank you so much. New subscribers, please, I'm humbled. Thank you. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna react on this black American lady who is very angry about Africans. She's mad on Africans. I don't know what Africans did to her, but upon listening to her video, we will understand. Of course, there is a commentary she said, and then Africans reacted, and then she reacted back. Now, is one of the videos that I don't love seeing. I came across it. I'm not happy about it because we are trying to unite Africans and black Americans, but it's like each and every time we have hard task ahead. This unity, yes, it will come, but it's very hard to get the unity between black Americans and Africans on some people. Not all of them. Some black Americans and some Africans, they are still world apart. Okay, now, first of all, before we continue, let's watch this video and then we understand what we are talking about and how we're gonna react, or I gonna react on it. And tell me in the comment section, what do you think about this video? Let's watch this clip.
Can y'all stop asking us to come to Africa? Underneath all of our videos, whenever we're speaking about something and speaking about what we're going through, here come y'all from Africa, talking about, oh, come back to Africa. This is where you belong. This is your home in Mother Africa. You don't have to deal with that. Come here. We're not leaving what we have built to come over there with y'all. Y'all don't even want to be over there with your Mother Africa. Your mother treats you so bad that you want to leave her house to come over here and freeload in our house. Your Mother Africa loves you so much and takes such good care of you that you have to abandon her to come over here and live off of us. Why in the world would we want to go somewhere where the natives don't even want to be? You don't want to be in your own continent, but you think that we want to be there after we have worked and suffered and struggled to build this great nation? You think we're going to leave and come over there? Nah, it don't work like that. The only reason why y'all want us over there is because you want what we have. You can see how powerful and great we are because you see and you watch us over there, idolizing us, worrying about what we're doing and how we're getting it done. And now you want us to come over there. But where were you while we struggled? After you sold our ancestors to the white man, how come you didn't want us to come over there then? How come your people didn't make a way to come and rescue us? But all of a sudden now, since we have overcome what you have did to us, since we had walked out of the lion's den after you cast us in, now you want us to come over there with you? Have you bumped your heads? Stay out of my comment section and stay away from us. We are not African and we're never coming there. It's Black American power forever. And you immigrants, especially the ones from Africa, y'all love coming here telling us that we do not have a culture. Y'all always do that. You come here claiming that Black Americans don't have a culture, all while you are imitating and cosplaying our culture. You literally come here to our country trying to be us, trying to act just like we act, trying to speak just like we speak, using our lingo, trying to dress just how we dress. You do everything that we do, trying to eat how we eat. That is our culture, our food, our music, our clothing, our style. That is our culture that we have created that you are imitating. You have never in your life seen Black Americans trying to act and dress and speak like an African. You're supposed to be the source. You're supposed to be the root, but we don't act like you, and it's the other way around. Make it make sense. Have you ever in your life seen a Black person in America trying to act and speak like someone from Africa? You have never, and you will never. Like Kai Cenat, who stood up on his platform telling Black Americans, oh, y'all don't have no culture, while he's sitting up there acting like a Black American. He not talking like a Nigerian. He ain't dressing like a Nigerian. He's dressing and speaking like us, like our culture, while telling us we don't have one. It makes no sense. This is why we know that we are not African. We have no connection to you. We know in our soul lets us know that we are superior to you. You look up to us. You idolize us. You want to be us. So how can we come from you when you're trying to be us? Make it make sense. You know who you are. Get on the floor. It's Black Power forever. Can y'all stop asking us to come to Africa? Underneath all of our videos.
Oh, you need to heal, eh? You need to heal. Like, number one, why would you want to settle in the country where they don't even recognize you as one as their own? Like, why? You can't even let your children go and play outside without having a fear simply because of the color of their skin. But here you are busy calling us all sorts of names. In your profile, it's written Black Lives Matter, but clearly in your country it doesn't matter, because 1 minute the police see Black people standing there, they're suspect. In our country, we are free. We don't have that problem. Hence, we wanted you guys to come in and live with us so that we can show you how it feels to matter in your country. Because clearly, where you are, it doesn't matter, hey? That's why you're getting killed left, right, and center. They don't recognize you as one as their own. You are lost. Hence, you are calling yourself African American. You are lost, confused. At least we know ourselves. We know our identity. We know our roots. We do not mix. We don't call ourselves African American. We are simple Africans, and we are proud of that. So please don't come for us. Please heal. You need to heal. Just heal. And stop calling us barbarians. Please, we don't kill just for the sake of killing.
Want to leave her house to come over here and freeload in our house.
I swear to God, it's not just the politics. We all have political issues in all of our countries. It's not just the politics or the politicians. It's not the left or the right. It's the people. It's the actual people. There's something in their food. I don't know what kind of cocaine, arrogant, bloody Kool-Aid juice y'all are drinking in, you know what? I'm not even going to say the country. I think everyone on TikTok can tell what country that lady is from. You guys are you're mean. You're just mean people. You're mean, angry, horrible people. Left fighting with the right, right fighting with the left. Everyone's just fighting, and then you're bringing the whole world into your politics. This sucks. You guys are mean.
Can y'all stop asking us to come to Africa? Underneath all of our videos.
My sister, we only ask you to come to Africa out of sympathy and out of courtesy. I don't know, you understand what is that, but because I'm having a serious doubts about your behaviors. Blink if you need to help. Blink twice if you need help, because it seems that you need help. You know what? We have people also here that they think like you. They think that we need United States for something. We don't need United States for something, because if we ask you to come to Africa, we ask you to come to Africa so you can come and benefit from the source, what you and your United States and the whole world benefits from us to function. Because in reality, we don't need United States. United States needs us. Your Teslas, your electronics, your everything, even the things that you buy in another country like China, you still need the raw material from Africa. From wood to cotton, everything, the raw material are here in Africa. So we are asking you to come to Africa to come and benefit from the source. What is righteous, yours. Come home. We are saying come home because this is home. You see now, you are denying your womb. You are denying that you are an African. The way that they brainwashed you, it's out of explanation. I can't even, we're asking for out of courtesy, like we embrace you with all your arrogance, all your ignorance. Yes, because you're very ignorant people. Your education system in United States is cack. You don't know. I bet you don't know where South Africa is, even when the name is telling you where it is already. It's South Africa, but you don't know where it is located. Your education is cack because you think that Africa is a one country. Your education is cack because they don't teach you that you as an African woman, you have the power of generate all races around the world. You are the DNA for the universe. But they don't tell you that because they don't know. They don't want you to know your power and where you belong. And now you don't belong anywhere because you are denying Africa. You are Black American. Yes, you are black. You belong to the motherland. Black American. There's no such things, Soon, your president is showing you that there's no such things. It's either you're a man or a woman. It's either you're black or white. It's either you're from Africa or from Europe or other another continent. But you, I'm sorry to enlighten you, you're black. You belong to Africa. And seriously, you need more us than we need you. You want to leave your Africa to come to United States? Who want to leave Africa to United States? Who, my sister? Who? Because all I see now is Black Americans, as you say, coming back because they're coming back to Africa, investing in real estate, investing in shares, open companies, building factories here in Africa, because they had a moment of awakening. They know that this is home. And I don't know, on behalf of you, of who you say, we don't need Africa. We don't want to come to Africa. Stop inviting us for Africa. It's out of courtesy and very good education that we're doing that. Because we don't need you. We don't need you for nothing. We just need you to come and have an opportunity of eating an organic food, of healing yourself with herbs, of eating a real soul food, taste food, flavored food, real food, real vegetables, real fruits, free range meat. The list goes on and goes on and goes on, but you'd never know. They don't educate you enough to know that. So if you need help,
stop asking us to come to Africa? Underneath all of our videos.
Oh my God, Mrs. Christ. What the hell is going on over there? You sound really frustrated. Is this about Africa or is it about you? I am so sorry. Do you want me to give you a hug? Because now you sound like you're about to faint.
No, no. Just stop that. We don't want you in Africa. No, we really don't. You know, the case that's going on in America, let's just keep it that way. Let it be there. Let it stay there. We don't want you in Africa. You just want a trend. That's why you're making this video. You know, when you're saying anything about Africa, people are going to give you likes or maybe comment like how I'm doing now. So that's just about that. It's not about Africa. It's not about us wanting you to come to Africa. No. We don't want you to come here. We're not that bored. We are fine here. Believe me, we are really, really fine. Okay? Good luck. You need to cheer up a little more. Smile, you know? Have something to drink. Drink some water.
Can y'all stop asking us to come to Africa? Underneath all of our videos.
This is why I stopped making videos about African Americans here, like teaching them about African culture and stuffs. This is why I stopped, because I realized the thing we are begging them to come. In fact, guys, they do not care. They do not care. To them, they are Native Americans, they are Native Indians, they are Aborigines, or it's Aboriginals, or it's what? Africans, stop making videos asking them to come to Africa, guys. We have better things to do, yeah? We have better things to think about. We need to fix Africa. We need to fight for Africa as Africans, guys. We need to stop, guys. Let's stop it.
Africa, your mother treats you so bad that you want to leave her.
Ching. Please help this mental institute that I just saw. She is a mental institute. Firstly, maybe it's 5% of Africa, or okay, let me speak for my country, South Africa. It's probably only 5% of South Africans who would want to go to the States. A lot of us, the 95% who are sane enough, don't want to come to that infested with hatred, evil place that is very much allows everything that is confused, from food to gender to even how you dress, because at times there's men who dress like women who dress like men. Who wants to come to Babylon? Like, we don't want to come there. I honestly tried not to respond to this, but like this mental institute, this one lady, you need help. She just showed up onto my screen while I'm trying to upload my video. Oh my gosh. And because she's also one of the possessed people, gosh, so her pain, can there be a psychiatrist somewhere in the States who is going to help this woman? Her pain is so much that I feel my throat is sore. I had pulled out the pain that she's going through. Gosh, this woman is hurt. This woman is hurt. Isn't there somebody who can go and hug her? Isn't there somebody who can show her love? This woman is very lonely and she is so much in anger. Can somebody help her, please? Like my whole throat feels like, you know, when you've been crying and crying nonstop and you end up feeling pain. gosh, I don't even know if I want to pray for you, for God to heal you. And then you call yourself Christ. Somebody please help this lady. You're not even a lady. I'm being so nice to say you're a lady. Yo, Lord help you. Lord help you. You need help. Somebody needs to go and hug you. Next thing, you'll be wearing bombs and going to bomb people somewhere. And the other thing, I even have a headache. Stop being racist. You are a black racist. Stop being racist. Yo, Jehovah, I don't know. My English data doesn't want to. Can somebody help this one? I honestly don't like stitching such things, but this thing that is here, that is stuck, it's her pain. Because she is in so much pain, and it's just here on me. Here, but mostly here. Yo, it's like something is stuck on me here. You need help. Like, if anyone cannot see that this is a cry out for help, no one wants to come to that demon-infested place. Trust you me, we have everything here in Africa. We have everything in our country. Hence, a lot of Americans, Europeans, and whoever come this side and buy land, come this side, and don't want to leave. But you need help. Yo, I was gonna slap on your mouth, like I was gonna give you a nice one. Here. Jesus loves you anyway.
Why are all of these animals from Africa crawling into my comment section like roaches? You're swarming into my comment section. I don't even know what you're saying. Why are you even here? And why does it make you so angry that I'm telling you that we're not coming to Africa? Do y'all need us that bad? Y'all need what we have that bad that it makes you angry? That I'm telling you that I want you to stay away from us? What is wrong with you people? So, we don't care if you don't come here. We don't need you. Oh, yes, you do need us. And you know why I know you need us? Because you people beg and borrow and bum your way to America just to come here and latch onto us like ticks. You latch onto us and steal our culture, trying to act like us and dress like us and talk like us because you don't have an identity. You need us. That's why you're so mad about me saying we're not coming to Africa. Instead of you just moving on and keep scrolling, you're coming in my comment section trying to force your way in. What is wrong with you, animalistic beast?
Welcome back. Now, this video is so sad to me because this lady, she's mad and very mad to Africans, and this will hinder the unity that we are trying to bring along. It's not that much good video for Pan-Africanists like me, but let's see, why is she mad? Because she's talking about coming to Africa, that each time Black Americans are expressing their failures, their concern, what they are going through, you get Africans on the comment section saying, come back to motherland, come back to Africa. And she's like, okay, we ain't coming back to Africa. Of course, we have built this country, we have built America, we have built it. We cannot just abandon it and come to Africa. Why do you want us so bad? It's because you know what we are. Of course, we know how capable you are. Black Americans, we know what you can do. We know the strength you got. You know, it's obvious that Black Americans have skills. They know a lot. They have gone extra mile according to life experience they have gone through. So it's obvious. But this message is not for Black people. I think she could just tell this message to maybe other races, maybe. But I'm trying to understand her. And I want to find what is it that Africans are doing so bad or did so bad to her that made her say this. Words that she's saying. Of course, a lot of Black Americans are coming to Africa. Right now, Africans or Black Americans are coming to Kenya, a place called Malindi, where they are going there and they are settling there. It's a good thing that my government is accepting Black Americans or African Americans to come back to the continent. And believe me, it's not the issue of we are begging you, or it's not the issue of we want you that bad. No, it's the issue of to clear the bad blood we have between us. Is the issue of bringing back the family. Family needs to stay together, okay? Neighbors are laughing at us, okay? Yeah, they are laughing at us. Each time we are fighting, each time we have all these wars on social media and all those places, the neighbors are happy of it. You will not find them fighting like how we are. You won't find Asians like this. You won't find white people like this. They are united together. It's only the community that has Black people in it, you will find something like this, okay? So we need to check on it. I understand some Africans are doing maybe bad things to Black Americans in the USA, and that's why they find it hard to come back to Africa, and they find it hard to mingle with Africans. Of course, I have had videos where Black Americans are saying maybe Africans, men, they just want to live off the back of Black Americans women. So I've come across those videos, and it's not good videos. Now, one thing that I may say Black or Africans are doing is the judgment and stereotypes. Africans have been so much judgmental towards Black Americans. I cannot deny that. I've seen a lot of videos, and I've come across a lot of people who are judgmental and have these stereotypes about Black Americans. When we say that, some Black Americans feel like Africans judge them harshly, calling them lazy, entitled, violent, or not respectfully of culture or to culture. Now, there are stereotypes in some African communities that Black Americans waste opportunities or have bad attitudes. Now, when you talk about Black Americans wasting opportunities, that is a stereotype, because when you move from here, Africa, and go to America, you will understand how Black Americans are coping up with life in America. But again, the white government or the white people will not make you understand the real reality, how Black Americans are going through, or the issues that Black Americans are going through. How? They will do that by making you feel comfortable, by making you African immigrant feel comfortable, and start thinking that these Black Americans are the issue here. And they will make you believe that Black Americans complain a lot. They'll make you believe that Black Americans waste opportunities. They'll make you believe Black Americans are so violent, simply because they will create a good environment for you as an African immigrant, and you will not see what Black Americans have been going through unless you are so sharp, unless you are a Pan-African, unless you know the history, unless you are a pure Black blood, okay, or black human being. So Black Americans complain Africans are so judgmental, and they learn of they have a lot of stereotypes towards them. I accept that it's our mistake, and I'm sorry for that on behalf of Africans who are more judgmental and that they live off thinking of stereotypes about you. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Black Americans say like this. Africans come here and look down on us like we are failures. I've heard the stories. Tell me in the comment section if you are Black American. Is it true? Do Africans look down on you, saying that you are failures? Because personally, I've gone through the history of Black Americans, the fight they have gone through, so that to make these Africans, or to make my African brothers to live comfortably in USA, is because of the fight, the blood and sweat of Black Americans. Black Americans have paved the way of Africans in the US. So these are stereotypes that Africans need to stop. Now, it hurts, especially because many Black Americans feel like they have been serving and resisting under extreme oppression in US for centuries. But Africans will say, They are lazy. Failures. So it hurts. I understand that. And that's why this lady is so crazy about Africans. That's why this lady is so mad about Africans. I can understand her. Another thing is calling them Africans. Some Africans are calling black Americans not Africans. And the other way is true. Some black Americans, they are saying they ain't Africans, even if they are not called. But it is so painful, or there's a painful sting when Africans say things like black American is not African, or you are not African anymore, you are just American, stop trying to claim us, your ancestors told you. It's so painful for an African to tell a black American those words. So painful. So saying things like you are not African anymore, your ancestors sold you, you are just American, stop claiming that you are African. It is so painful to a black American to hear such kind of words. And this reinforces the disconnection between Africans and black Americans. And that's what we are trying to stop. And I think that's why this lady is so bitter. It's so bitter to Africans, because I think she came across Africans who are so judgmental, Africans who saying words that are painful or sting harsh to her heart. And even if I am that black American, I will feel the same. So I understand that. So there's a number of things that Africans are doing that are disappointing black Americans. But again, black Americans need to accept Africans as the family so that we can solve off this problem once and for all. Of course, some black Americans are saying they ain't African. I accept their decision and I accept their commentary simply because everyone decided to be where she wanna be or he wanna be. Now, some black Americans feel Africans don't fully acknowledge the depth of systematic racism they face in America, which I think is true. Some Africans, they even don't know about that. Now, and that Africans might dismiss their struggle in exaggerated way. They are saying black Americans are exaggerating. They're complaining a lot, like you have it better here. Why are you still complaining? I've come across that video too, that Africans think black Americans are complaining too much, but they don't know how this systematic racism is a problem to the mental health of black American. Even if it's not about physical, even if it's not about education disparities, even if it's not economic disparities, but to the mental health of black Americans when they are coming through systematic racism, it is heavy to carry. A normal African cannot carry that. So that feels like a slap in the face of a black American, because how people who are looking like us, how can they say this to us? That's another reason I think this lady is so bitter to Africans, and more of some people are bitter to black Americans or to Africans. There's a video too, even Michael J. White saying about it's just American. They don't want to embrace that African so much. So I think, again, Africans usually treat white people better than black Americans. And I've seen too here in our countries, our African countries, where we come across white people, we tend to treat white people better. Okay? And some black Americans feel like Africans respect and cater to white foreigners more than black Americans, whether in business, media, or tourism. It's too much, Black Americans come to Africa, get treated like outsiders. But when white people come to Africa, they get treated so well. That is causing bitterness between black Americans and Africans. Let's truth be said. It is reality. White people are being treated so well here in Africa. But some black Americans are treated just normal, just like outsiders. And this is causing some bitterness. We need to check on that as Africans. So there's a number of things that is making black Americans bitter, and even some of them saying that they are not Africans. Mocking black American culture is another one of it. Like it's so bad to see we are all black, but some set of black is against another set of black, thinking they're better than others. But I'm not just saying that Africans think that like that. Some few people who are following the stereotypes. And again, some black Americans or African Americans have stereotypes towards African. So let's be real. Let's be real here. Africans also have valid frustration with some black Americans. That's true. Africans too have some frustrations because some black Americans mock African accents or make jokes about Africa being full of poverty and savages. That's true. Some black Americans approach Africa as saviors or royalty returning to the throne, which can come off as arrogant or disconnected. There are pain on both sides. And the only thing that we can ease this pain is through unity and talking one language. We cannot continue fighting. So the way forward is we have conversation and cultural exchange, more platform, events and media. Listen to us, watch TikTok. Let's unite, create videos. Let's have conversation about this. That's the only way forward. Travel and real reconnect. That's the way forward. Mutual healing, both sides are wounded. I get that, and we need to have healing on both of us. So it's something that we need to start having conversation. The bitterness between black Americans and Africa cannot end if we don't have this conversation. Yeah, we need to have conversation of making sure that we have this unity because the neighbors are happy on that. So, and some black Americans say they won't come to Africa because of some number of reasons. Negative perception and media influence. We have fear of rejection or not belonging, as I've just explained down there. Comfort with life in the US. Even when there's racial tension, there's comfort they have. Maybe they will say infrastructure is high. We got this and this. So they are comfortable. So some will say, I've got bills and mortgage. Africa is not on my radar. A number of things. That's not my culture anymore. I'm American. The idea is I have already been made to feel like a stranger in America. I don't want to feel that way in Africa. So there's a number of things black Americans are coming up with. But people again are saying the political stability is of concern. And I get it. This lady is so bitter to Africans, and I get it why she's bitter, but it's high time we need to have conversation, not to call black Americans names, not to call African names. We just need to have real conversation of how we're going to tackle this issue, because I'm looking forward one day to see that this will become to an end. White people are coming together talking one language. Asians are talking one language. We are the only one keep on fighting here. We are the minorities. We keep on fighting. Africans and African Americans keep on fighting. Why? Black people are so bitter against each other. Why? This is like a farm, man. It's like a family. Cousins, brothers and sisters, where we are fighting. Our neighbors are taking our land. When you are fighting, our neighbors are taking our resources. We are fighting, our neighbors are making us having mental issues where, we come across racism and we cannot fight it because we are not united. We need to unite as not all will agree with me, but those few who agree, please, thank you so much. Kindly share this video more and more, because everyone need to hear this message, whether African or African American or Caribbean or Afro Latino, each if you're black, this is your message. Until next episode, peace out.